A 66-year-old woman battled relentless insomnia, nearly needing sedatives, all because she bathed at 9 p.m. every night. In fact, so many people are not sleeping well each night, not because of stress, not because of noise, but simply because they are bathing at the wrong hour or bathing too often. Sounds hard to believe, right? But sleep doctors and experts on aging have warned bathing the wrong way after age 60 can make it harder to sleep, lead to drier skin, and leave you feeling more tired every evening. Did you know that just by changing what time you bathe or cutting your soak short by a few minutes could make your sleep noticeably deeper? And there's more. Keeping a consistent bathing schedule also helps you regulate your biological clock, preventing you from waking up in the middle of the night for no reason. If you've ever had long-term insomnia or felt that restless feeling at night, then it's very likely your seemingly harmless bathing habit is silently sabotaging your sleep every single day. In this video, you'll discover 7 surprising truths about bathing after 60 and what really needs to change so you can sleep soundly each night without reaching for a pill. If you've ever sighed as another night approaches, then stick around until the end. Because who knows, the key to a great night's sleep might just be hiding in a habit you already do every day. Let's dive in. And the first truth you need to know is a warm bath makes it easier to fall asleep at night. An older person suffering from sleepless nights doesn't die from exhaustion, but because their heart, brain, and muscles are no longer recovering. And sometimes just one warm bath at just the right time is enough to save them from that quiet burnout. Over the age of 60, many people struggle with falling asleep, restless sleep, or waking up midnight for no apparent reason. But one simple thing you may have overlooked: a warm bath before bed. Not cold water, not a quick rinse, but a gentle soak or shower in warm water at the right time, the right way. When you bathe in warm water around 98 to 102 degrees, your body responds by widening blood vessels, boosting circulation, and easing built-up tension in your muscles. After you step out of the bath, your body temperature will gradually drop, and this slight cooling effect signals the brain to release melatonin, the hormone that regulates your body clock and guides you into a natural state of drowsiness. A study in the journal Sleep Medicine Reviews found older adults who took a warm bath 60 to 90 minutes before bed fell asleep more easily, spent significantly less time tossing and turning, and slept for at least 30 minutes longer than those who didn't bathe or bathed at the wrong time. Doris Hamilton, 74, from Seattle, once suffered terribly from chronic insomnia. Her doctor suggested she try moving her bath from morning to evening, taking a warm 15-minute bath before bed. I didn't think something so simple would work, but it's true. After a few days, I found it much easier to sleep and I slept more peacefully, she shared. The method is very easy to follow. Try scheduling a bath between 7 and 8 p.m., use comfortably warm water, and avoid it being too hot or bathing too long. You can add gentle essential oils like lavender or chamomile if you like. After bathing, dry off completely, put on comfy clothes, relax for a bit, then head to bed on time. Because sometimes you don't need a prescription. Just a stream of warm water, a little kindness to your body, and a small habit that can guide you into a deep, pleasant sleep, just like when you were a child. Let the warm water embrace you, and let sleep arrive as a gentle gift after a long day. A warm bath helps you sleep deeper, but for older skin, it's just as important to bathe correctly and just enough. Bathing every day sounds like a good thing, but for older adults, sometimes it's the very reason you're waking up at 3 a.m., scratching endlessly, and wondering why your skin stings like it's being pricked with needles. Many older people maintain a daily bathing habit as part of a neat, disciplined life. But as you enter your 60s and beyond, your skin thins, oil glands slow down, and bathing too often, especially with hot water or harsh soap, can strip away the skin's natural protective oils, leaving it dry and itchy, which then causes discomfort at night, directly impacting your sleep. Dry skin isn't just a cosmetic issue. It's what causes many people to toss and turn, feeling a constant tingling or a persistent itch. The more you scratch, the harder it is to sleep, and the root cause often comes from being too clean. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, AD, older adults don't necessarily need a full bath every day. Bathing 2 to 3 times a week is often enough, as long as your hands, feet, underarms, groin, and face that are cleaned daily with a warm washcloth or gentle rinse. Bathing less isn't unhygienic. It's a way to protect your skin and, in turn, help your body feel comfortable and ready for sleep. Mr. Glenn Moore, 78, from Denver, used to insist on a morning shower every day, even in the cold winter. But as he aged, he noticed his skin became dry and cracked, and at night he'd often wake up to scratch or apply lotion. After he switched to bathing just 3 times a week with warm water and mild soap, his sleep became uninterrupted, no longer broken by skin irritation. If you still love that clean feeling every day, opt for a quick shower with lukewarm water and skip the harsh soap. Or simply use a damp cloth on the areas that need it. After every bath, use a moisturizer formulated for dry, mature skin to lock in essential moisture. Because sometimes a good night's rest doesn't come from a better bed or a soft lullaby. It comes from skin that is soft, calm, and comfortable. And to get that, you might just need to bathe a little less, to let your body breathe, let your skin rest, and let sleep return like an old friend, gentle and serene. Bathing less helps your skin recover, but the timing of your bath is equally important. A morning shower wakes you up, maybe. But for older adults, it might also be accidentally overstimulating your nervous system, leading to persistent insomnia and a gradual, unexplained burnout. Many people keep their morning shower habit from their working days, continuing it into retirement because they think it's refreshing and invigorating. But after 60, your body changes quietly. Its ability to regulate temperature declines, your biological clock grows more sensitive, and a morning shower, seemingly harmless, can actually disrupt your circadian rhythm and cause insomnia at night. A morning shower, especially with water that is too hot or cold, can stimulate the sympathetic nervous system, making the body alert, increasing heart rate, and creating a false sense of wakefulness that can last all day. The result is that when bedtime arrives, your body hasn't cooled down properly, your mind is still on, and you end up tossing and turning, even after a long day. A study from the University of Texas at Austin found that older adults who showered in the morning were 28% more likely to have trouble sleeping than those who showered in the evening, especially if they had issues with blood pressure or chronic stress. Mrs. Evelyn Carter, 71, from Raleigh, North Carolina, used to take a morning shower even in the winter. But after many sleepless nights and feeling mentally wound up all day, she tried switching to a warm evening bath. After just 1 week, my mind felt calmer and I fell asleep so much easier. I haven't gone back to morning showers since, she said. Try moving your shower to the late afternoon or evening, ideally 1 to 2 hours before bed. Use warm water and keep your shower between 10 to 15 minutes. Avoid bathing right after a big meal or when your body is extremely cold or tired. Because a good night's sleep doesn't just depend on your pillow or a cup of tea, it's also about when you bathe each day. The right timing and method will help your body cool down naturally, signaling to your brain that it's time to rest. And just like that, you'll drift into sleep without a worry, as soft as a gentle autumn evening. If an evening bath helps your whole body fall asleep, then a foot soak before bed is the gentlest way to signal that the day is done. Cold feet don't just make it hard to sleep, they are the first sign of a weakening circulatory system after 60. And just 1 basin of warm water at the right time can save your sleep from a long-term problem that no medicine can fix. After age 60, many people feel their feet are cold, tense, numb, or heavy at day's end. Sensations that seem minor but are enough to keep you from nodding off. But simply soaking your feet for 15 minutes before bed can help your body deeply relax, opening a gentle gateway to natural sleep without needing medication. When you soak your feet in warm water around 100 milligrams, the blood vessels in your feet expand, boosting blood flow, which helps warm your entire body and calms peripheral nerves. The rising temperature in your feet stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and relaxation, which in turn prompts your brain to naturally release melatonin, gradually easing you into a sleepy state. A study from the University of Toyama in Japan found that older adults who soaked their feet in warm water before bed at least 4 times a week had deeper sleep, fell asleep an average of 18 minutes faster, and felt significantly more restored the next morning. Mr. Robert Linwood, 75, from Sacramento, California, had been using low-dose sleeping pills for years. A friend suggested he try soaking his feet with Epsom salt and a few slices of dried ginger before bed. Not only did I fall asleep easier, but my sleep felt deeper, and I woke up less often, he recounted, pleased. Simply prepare a basin of warm water in the evening, maybe adding a few drops of lavender or fresh ginger oil. Soak your feet for 10-15 minutes, then dry them thoroughly and wear light socks if it's cold. Listening to soft music or deep breathing while you soak can enhance the relaxation effect. Because sometimes what you need for a good night's sleep isn't a better bed, but a pair of well-cared-for feet, a quiet pause at the end of the day to let your body slow down and your mind feel light. And from there, sleep will come, as gentle as the warm water embracing your tired feet. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop a 4 in the comments so I know you're here. And if you haven't yet, I'd love it if you'd subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out. Your support truly helps us keep making more useful and inspiring content like this. Soaking your feet helps the body warm up and relax, but if you bathe for too long, especially at night, the effect can be the opposite. You think a long bath helps the body relax. For older adults, it could be why your heart is racing at 3 a.m. as your body shivers after losing too much heat. And a stroke could be silently drawing near. At 60 and older, the body slowly loses its ability to retain heat. The skin is thinner, blood vessels react more slowly to temperature changes, and the fatty layer under the skin diminishes. If you bathe for too long, especially at night, your body can suffer a sudden drop in temperature after getting out, leading to cold hands and feet, light shivering, or difficulty relaxing. And the result is you'll lie awake, unable to fall into a deep sleep. Many people think the longer the soak, the more relaxed I'll be. But in reality, after 15-20 minutes, the warm water starts to dilate blood vessels too much. When you step out, the abrupt temperature shift forces your body to work hard to readjust, activating the sympathetic nervous system, causing mild stress, and disrupting your sleep. A study in the Journal of Physiological Anthropology showed that bathing in warm water for over 20 minutes in the evening can reduce sleep quality in older adults, especially if they don't dry their hair well, wear damp clothes, or lie down right after bathing. Mrs. Sharon Greer, 73, in Rochester, Minnesota, used to soak in the tub for nearly half an hour each evening. While it felt good at first, she frequently woke up at 2-3 a.m. feeling cold. After switching to a quick 10 to 12 minute shower, drying off completely, and wearing warm clothes before bed, she found she slept straight through until morning. If you want to bathe to relax before sleep, keep it to 10 to 15 minutes, use moderately warm water, and make sure you dry off completely, especially the soles of your feet and your hair. Avoid bathing late after 9 p.m., as your body needs at least an hour for its temperature to stabilize before sleep. Because what you're really seeking isn't a long bath, but a body that is warm, relaxed, and ready for deep sleep. And by simply adjusting your bathing time, your nights will become more comfortable, more peaceful with every breath. Bathing too long can make you cold, but a gentle scent after your bath has the power to quiet your mind, helping you sleep more easily. Neglecting your body before sleep can lead to a restless night, then a week of insomnia, then a stroke at 3 in the morning. And it all starts simply because you skipped a gentle bath before bed. At an older age, you might not sweat as much or be as active, but that clean feeling after a bath still plays a huge role in soothing your mind and preparing for a full night of rest. It's not just about hygiene. The pleasant scent from your skin and hair deeply affects your emotions, calming your brain and creating a sense of peace. Our sense of smell is directly linked to the parts of the brain that control memory and emotion. When you're freshly bathed, wearing clean pajamas, with lightly scented sheets, you create a peaceful, familiar environment. The perfect conditions for your brain to release serotonin and melatonin, helping you fall asleep faster and sleep more deeply. According to the National Sleep Foundation, older adults who maintain a pre-sleep self-care routine, including a light bath, clean clothes, and pleasant scents like lavender, report 42% higher sleep quality than those who neglect sleep hygiene. Mr. Henry Walters, 76, from Portland, Oregon, used to be someone who didn't bother with bathing late at night. But after a doctor's suggestion, he started a routine of a quick bath and applying a lightly scented lotion each evening. "I sleep so much better. I feel like I'm starting fresh, clean and lighthearted," he said. Choose a gentle, mild body wash, free of harsh chemicals, with a natural scent like chamomile, cedarwood, or lavender. After your bath, change into clean clothes, dry off completely, and let your body get fully comfortable before getting into bed. Because good sleep doesn't just come from being tired. It comes from feeling cared for, clean, and wrapped in a fragrant, gentle space. Let your own body send the signal, "I am ready to rest." And when it does, sleep will come like a soft embrace after a long day. A clean feeling and gentle scent can lull you to sleep. But for that sleep to be truly consistent and solid every night, you need one more key thing: bathing at the same time. An irregular sleep schedule doesn't just make you tired, it can throw your heart out of rhythm, causing blood pressure swings and doubling the risk of a fall at night. And something as small as bathing on a schedule could be the simplest way to save you from a sleepless night and a trip to the hospital. After 60, the body's internal clock, which once ran like, well, a clock, starts to get off kilter due to many things: less activity, less daylight exposure, hidden stress, or afternoon naps. The result? You lie awake, not feeling tired, or you fall asleep only to wake in the night. But there's a simple fix few consider: bathing at the same time every day to remind your body it's time to wind down. Bathing at a fixed time, especially in the evening, acts as a familiar cue, helping your body build a reflex. After the bath comes relaxation, then sleep. Just like reading a book or having a warm drink before bed, a consistent bath time creates a ritual, helping your brain understand the day is over. According to the Mayo Clinic Center for Sleep Medicine, older adults with consistent daily routines, including bath, meal, and bedtimes, have more stable sleep cycles, suffer less from insomnia, and experience 25% deeper sleep quality than those with erratic schedules. Ms. Linda Sharp, 70, in Des Moines, Iowa, used to have incredibly irregular sleep, some days sleeping early, some nights awake for hours. After being advised to create a fixed rhythm, she chose 7:30 p.m. for her bath time each night. "After just 2 weeks, I started getting sleepy at the same time naturally, and I'd wake up gently the next morning, no alarm needed," she shared. You should pick a suitable time, ideally 1 to 2 hours before bed, and try to stick to it every day, even on weekends. Whether it's a quick rinse or a longer soak, consistency is key. You're building an internal clock for your body using familiar, repeated actions. Because for older adults, a good night's sleep doesn't need to be complicated. Just a warm, regular bath each day is enough to help your body understand it's time to wind down, rest, and prepare for a gentler tomorrow. You might have bathed the same way for 40 years, never thinking it affected your sleep. But at this age, your body can no longer handle things that seem so harmless. Just one bath taken too late, a tub of water that's too hot, or even a routine that's too rigid could be the very reason you're tossing and turning all night, without a clue as to why. A good night's sleep at this age doesn't come from an expensive mattress, but from the small, thoughtful things you do each day, like when you step into the shower, or how you soak your feet after a long day. You don't need to change everything at once. Just adjust one small thing and listen to your body a little more closely. Sleep will come as gentle as warm water at twilight. If this video made you pause for a moment to think about how you care for yourself, then that in itself is a true moment of rest. Please share this video with your partner or a friend who's struggling with sleepless nights. Who knows? One small habit change today might bring a much longer, more restful night for you both. Wishing you a warm night and peaceful sleep that comes from the simplest things.